everyone, thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be on a drugstore makeup look. This drugstore makeup look that I did using all drugstore products and all drugstore brushes. If you are interested in receiving this look, please keep on watching. Go in and prime my face. I'm going to use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. Before I started working at Sephora, this is kind of like my everyday primer that I used for my face, and I loved it. So lather that to your hands and apply it all over the face. Smells a little bit like a men's cologne, but I mean the smell only lasts like 10 seconds. I'm going to go in with the NYX eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color dark brown. And with me, when I do my brows, I just kind of trace them. Starting with the back of the brow, just going to darken it. Oh, what am I doing? And this is the NYX Tame and Frame in the color brunette. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush, which I mean should still be considered drugstore just because of the price. I think I got like 10 brushes for like $12, $14, something like that. BH Cosmetics, it's super cheap. It's online only that I know of. It's super cheap, and I mean you still get pretty good quality stuff. And then towards the front, I like to do like little upward strokes. Next thing I'm going to go in is with my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the color Porcelain. And this is my Eco Tools brush, just a regular concealer brush. I'm going to apply this under the brows, just to sharpen them up a little bit. And just a tiny bit over the brows. This really helps like that arch in your brow and to give it that little bit of a highlighted look underneath. And then since I don't have an eyeshadow base that's drugstore, I'm just going to go in again with this NYX concealer. I'm just going to place it all over the lid, just to give my shadow, help give my shadow a longer wear. Okay. And then I bought the NYX Lingerie eyeshadow palette. They have a couple of pinkish browns and purples in it. Like that. It's really pretty. They're all matte colors. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild brush. I think this brush was like $1 at Walmart. And then just dab into this lightest shade right here. Tap off that excess and blend this. I'm going to use this as my transition color. So yesterday, I was recording this drugstore video, right? And then, oh sorry, I'm going to go in with this middle light shade right here and use this as my eye contour. And then my hubby comes in from work, and he already knows that I do like the YouTube and stuff like that, and he came in to like eat a little bit before he went to the gym or something, and he ended up just wanting to stay home and take a nap. So I was in the middle of my video, and this guy just like plops on the bed right behind me and just starts sleeping. I'm like, okay. Like, I was recording, butthead. So I had to stop. And then I just told myself that I was going to do it today. And I'm going to use this brush for most of my products that I put on my eyes, just because I don't have too many drugstore brushes. And then I'm going to go in with this like orange brown up here. This is the same Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to Just kind of pop that in my crease, and I'm going to use dabbing motions to blend it out. And I'm going to go back in with my Wet n Wild blending brush. And this one's amazing, actually. I kind of compare it to my Sephora blending brush, because it has like the same shape, the same like density and fluffiness. So I really like this brush. And I mean, for $1, really, you can't go wrong with that. Like, look at that. Super easy to blend with. And then I'm going to go in with this light purple right here. And I'm going to use, this is another BH Cosmetics brush. This is number 104. And it came in the same set as the brow brush. I'm going to grab some of that and then put it on over the crease. There we are. So over the crease a little bit. Just blend it out. Just mainly to help blend out like that orange brown still. Because now I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques brush. And I'm going to grab this dark purple right here. And I'm going to pack that into the crease. And then Wet n Wild blending brush. And just blend all that out. Super easy. So, that dark purple. I always start off with just a little bit because you can definitely build color, but to like remove color or lighten it, so much harder. So I always start off with just a little bit of product. With the other eye. Alright. And then now I am going to go in with, this is an e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. This is in the color, I think that says Dixie. It's a really like pinky kind of color. It's really pretty. And I'm going to go in with this is the BH Cosmetics 103 brush. Came in the same set as the other BH Cosmetic brush. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray. I use it as a setting spray. You can get it at Ulta for like $5. And I'm just going to pack that color all over. Packed that all over the eyes. And then next thing I'm going to go in is with my, this is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Luminous Foundation, and this is in 855 Soft Honey. So I'm going to take a few pumps out of that. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I'm going to just pat this all over the face. And then we're going to go back and finish off these eyes. Alright. And then I am going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual Ended Contour Stick. I'm going to go in with the highlight side and apply that under the eyes. Which, this is my first time actually using the highlight side, so we'll see how this goes. But I have used the contour side, and I do like this. So I'm gonna put it in right in the middle. And then along the jawline. Ooh, looking crazy. And then start with the highlighted part first and blend that. And then go under the eyes. Contour side. And then using bouncing motions, I'm just blending it. And you wanted to blend it like towards the mouth. Same thing with the jaw. I go towards the chin rather than put it back, so just towards the chin. And I feel like that gives you a little bit more of the precise kind of contour. And then I'm gonna go in with my Hard Candy bronzer. This is the 130 Tropics, and I do love this bronzer. This is going in with Real Techniques. This is just the multitask brush. I'm just going to dabble into some of that and then just kind of set my contour. Especially because this is more like a springtime kind of look. I want to look bronzed. I love contour. I contour for almost all my looks, but I really like to look bronzed too, so. And this is, I'm going to bring it down to the neck. Just adds a little bit of like shimmer to the neck. And then slightly on the forehead. Take this e.l.f. This is a blush brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to use my Airspun, the loose face powder. You really just need like a teeny tiny bit. I'm just gonna brush that around and I'm gonna slightly dust off under the eye. So it's like setting, it's adding a little bit of powder, but without caking it since I didn't use concealer. And then up on the nose, tiny bit on the forehead, and a little bit on the chin. And then now I'm gonna go in. I'm going to finish off my eyes. And this is the NYC. It's just a black line. Do a little bit of a liner. Anyone that really knows me knows that I love liquid liner. Perfect. And these are the number 105. All my lashes that I wear are drugstore. Favorite ones are those. I think I got those, honestly, at like Ulta. And it was like buy one, get one half off. And one of those is like $4 or $5. Then you get another one for half off. These ones are like my ultimate favorites right now. These are Kiss lashes. And I bought these at Walmart for, it's 5 pairs for $8.88. And I reuse my lashes up to like 10, 12 times maybe. And this is just the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express in the color black. I'm just gonna apply a small coat on my lashes. And with those Ardell lashes, the only thing I'm not gonna use that I'm going to use that isn't drugstore is my Sephora. This is my lash applicator. I had the cheaper ones that came with the pack and I just can't grip onto them well. So I have my Sephora lash applicator. You guys can use your fingers, but I mean, with me, I can't do it with my fingers. I just don't function that way. And then this is my Duo Glue. Just a brush on. I love, let that dry. Okay. Place on the center and then grab the end. And then I love this because it has a little paddle on the bottom and you can just like push it in right where you want it. Perfect. So yeah, just because I grabbed a little bit, I used this last time that I did my eyes, so I'm just gonna grab my NYC liner and just go over it, which is no big deal. But right now I'm gonna use my, this is my e.l.f. highlighter. These. And I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques angled highlighter brush. I'm going to go in with this color right here. I've had this palette for a little while. I guess I never really like paid attention because it's just powder everywhere. It's not even a highlight. Can you see? It's very soft. Just a little bit on the nose. Like soft, subtle highlight. Just fine. Kind of like to glow a little more, but it'll work. Now, and then this is a NYX Full Throttle lipstick, and this is in the color Kiss the Dust. It's just a nude lipstick. And now I'm going to use that Mario Badescu spray and just spritz the face. Alright, and this is the finished look for my drugstore makeup tutorial. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching, and please leave comments just telling me what else you guys would like to see, and I'm going to keep on it about my videos, so just keep on watching and stay tuned.